What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's Steve from the Underground. I'm here with my host. I'm here with my co-host Everly McDaniel, and we're gonna talk about some motion and read some and all that. What's good, Ed?
What's good, my man? This is awesome. I'm really loving this.
I know, yeah, definitely. I've been working on a few pieces. I actually wrote a lot today. I wrote probably like I've been doing a lot the past few days. I definitely like my pen's been like sharp.
I heard that. Yeah, my pen stays sharp. I know that's right.
Yeah,
That's a
no,
poet
definitely,
thing.
of course. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how do you want to start this? Like,
Well, I mean, you can talk to the people and introduce yourself, and if you want to share a piece or two, and then, you know, when you tag, when you get ready for me, I'll be right back. But I'm over here. I got you back anyway, so I'm right here. I'm gonna let you start it off, and that'll give me time to definitely, get shared out and everything.
uh, what's good, people? My name is Ink Dropper. I'm here with Julie McDaniels, and we're about to read some poetry. This is Heat from the Underground. I actually got let's see, I got. Oh yeah, and I want to definitely give oh yeah, and we definitely got to give a shout out to Dub for hooking us up, and Doe and Black Level Music and all of them, Supreme, um, DJ Battle, who does Foundation. So I definitely wanted to give a salute to him. And then he does the hot mix and on Fridays and Mimosa mix on Sundays. So I definitely got to salute him. So I mean, because I told him I definitely was going to give him a salute for, You want to start off with some poetry, or how you want to?
Absolutely. Well, I definitely want to say, I want to first and foremost start off by saying thank you to Mr. Dub C for making
Yeah, oh
this
yeah, yeah. No, we
possible.
definitely got to give him credit.
I
Yeah, of
really, I
course.
really appreciate,
Yeah,
him, and definitely, I'm gonna talk to the people. My name is Big Ed. I also go by MC Lee, and I do poetry as well as I do music, and I just love writing. I love just doing art. I just love the art form. I love hip hop. I love poetry. And
yeah,
that's what I
same.
write about. A lot of times, I write about life. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. No, me too.
absolutely.
You're actually the one that taught me that poetry was about life when I kind of felt stuck.
Absolutely. It's gave me a voice. I tell you, so
Yeah, no,
many
definitely,
things
of course. And
so many things that I would say, like just in everyday conversation, and I don't really think I would be able to get the point across, but through poetry, similar
yeah,
to just
no, of
like
course.
music, I'm able to get it. I'm able to get it across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
And I
if I
started off
get
like with me. I started off with just writing stories when I was a kid, just like little stories here and there. But I used to be one of those kids who used to like those long ass journal entries and in class. Like I do like I never thought a page was look complete. I thought it just looked kind of like, you know what, I can do a little more.
absolutely, absolutely, we all have a story to tell,
Yeah, of
and
course.
I'm really thankful to God that I'm able to do this because I don't know what I would do if I didn't get this out.
Yeah, me neither.
I believe I would just go boom. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's
fact.
so therapeutic. Poetry is therapy as well as it's an art form,
Yeah, facts,
but
man.
it's really therapy too. Like I truly believe that people do a lot of mental healing through poetry.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's facts. Definitely facts. That's, definitely.
Yeah, bear
Definitely.
with me as I share out, because I definitely want to share out and get people in here.
How do I do?
But
How do I share? How do I share
uh-huh.
it through here? What do I do to share it?
Well, you may have to have another device. You may have to have another device and do it. I mean, unless we'll probably get tagged in it too. But I'm definitely gonna make sure I do, because like I said, I know people want to like what's going on. They want to watch. But oh yeah. May have to have another device. But I'll continue that conversation while I'm doing this. Yeah, poetry is really healing and therapeutic,
Yeah.
and I think it's just that's what I love about it, and I believe and I know that it's helped so many people. Like I just go through the internet and I see so many different poets, and I just watch how they express themselves, and I mean I've heard some deep stories, and these are
Actually,
real life
I
stories.
did
These are
this morning.
real life experiences.
I did do this morning. I'd want to share on Emmett Till.
Okay, go ahead.
So massive for Emmett Till. Never learned about you in school in any classes, but how did they forget the root of something that was so massive? Whistled to Carolyn Bryant thought you were a threat, although you showed no disrespect. So she went to the house you were staying at with her husband and his brother on August 28th, 1955, and decided to take your life away, causing us a great deal of pain. Left us earth at 14 years old, never even got the chance to grow or have kids or grandkids of your own. The two men that took your life, found not guilty, spent all these years running free. Carolyn Bryant got to live her life as well, never find guilty or put in a jail cell. A warrant for her that was found but never served years later, something that leaves us really frustrated. And peace.
That's what's up. That is what's up. That is beautiful. Great piece, my brother.
Yeah, I had to definitely do something for Emmett Till because I kind of and I was talking to somebody about this not too long ago. This one older dude that I talked to through Facebook, I find it kind of messed up how school never taught us about him.
You're absolutely right, my brother. A lot of historic figures are not taught in school.
And he was the root of the whole civil rights movement. He started the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
because Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech 8 years to the day that he was murdered.
Absolutely. I agree. 100%. You're on point with that. That makes me think. That makes you think. Yeah. And that's another great thing about poetry is that we are able to pay respects and pay our homage to the great heroes that have made a change and made the world a better place.
You want to read one of yours now, or?
I'm gonna get there. I'm still working on this other issue, but I'm gonna get one. But continue on, and because I got a good one anyways, and I already know what I'm gonna come with. But matter of fact, you know what? I'm trying to. Well, yeah. Let's conversate a little more, and then I'm gonna come with that. But we're gonna conversate a little more. Yeah.
Yeah. Who inspired you as far as the poems go? Who?
That's a good question. I like that question. I just want to salute you for that question. Real life inspires me. And And who has been my biggest inspiration? Like I say, real life, and I mean, let's see. Well, let me think. Definitely Rudyard Kipling, because I mean, Gunga Din is one of the reasons why I'm doing poetry, because my father read me Gunga Din, and Maya Angelou definitely. Her poetry is a real big influence on me as well, and just basically hip hop and anything that rhymes is an influence on me. But definitely those two people. I mean, that's some powerful poetry.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like by being Red Gunga Din, I was destined to be one of two things. I was going to either be a sailor or a poet or a sailor, and I became a sailor. I mean, I became a poet, excuse me.
Oh, I got another one.
All right, go for it, my brother.
Suffering and Despair. This is inspired by this dude Taharka, who's Taharka. He's actually with Forever Fresh. He's a Doze label. His name is Taharka. He's he just actually dropped this album As the World Turns today, with which is a dope album, by the way. He's look him up. Taharka. He's an independent hip hop artist out of Illinois. Yeah, but he inspired this one. It's called Suffering and Despair, inspired by my friend Taharka. We have those that think they care till they leave us trapped in a cycle of suffering and despair. Those that we think they know, that they know us, that we really think we could trust. People think love us, but we feel the way that they end up putting us through emotional pain. Thinking there's people there that aren't at all, whether it's through good times or when we fall. The ones we have to let go of are those who take advantage because they do emotional damage.
That's beautiful, my brother. That is wonderful. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. I love that. Okay. Yeah. And that's the thing. And I'm going to definitely hit y'all with a piece. And when I hit y'all with a piece, it's going to be dope. So I'm coming with that fire. I just want y'all to know, but the only thing I just had to share, I got to share out, though. I just want y'all to know, but the only thing I just had to share, I got to share out, though. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my bird there. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my bird there. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my bird there. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my bird there. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my bird there. And that's my bird. Y'all work with my I just want to say, y'all, I really appreciate this opportunity again, and I'm really gonna come through. Now, let me go and get y'all a poem. I just want to say, because I really appreciate this opportunity again, and I'm really gonna come through. Now, let me go and get y'all a poem. I don't know what this background is, y'all. Hold on. I want to try to fix my sound before I start here. Y'all, hold on. I want to try to fix my sound before I start here. Y'all, hold on. I want to try to fix my sound before I start here. Okay, can y'all hear me? Is that better? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, awesome. Okay, this is entitled, I Am a Poet. I am a poet 365 days a year. I use my verbal canvas to paint the picture clear. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. We are still dealing with different mentalities. We need to kick the hating and animosity far out of this galaxy. People still refuse to get the message. A win for one is a win for all. We should be able to get along, shine bright out here together. Instead, certain individuals try their best to set you up to fall. I don't understand you. I'm sick and tired of being broke. Watching the television as Big Brother tells jokes. Meanwhile, I watch everything that I worked so hard for go up in smoke. You wonder why I have such a short temper. If you were me, you too would be easily provoked. I'm trying to be a legend of poetry. One day I want to be considered one of the GOATs. For years, people have tried to flush me down the drain. I still float. I write from deep in my soul. When I come from the heart, it's the realest piece that you've ever heard that I've spoken. It's hard trying to fix people that have had their spirit broken. I'm a superhero with my pen. I might not leap from tall buildings in a single bound. Instead, I put my pen to the pages, step on stages, blessing the microphone. I put it down. No cosmic ray, just my gift of gab. If I was a fashion icon, they would say my words are fab. Don't get in a lyrical battle with me. My words hit hard like a jab. This is what I do at my creative space when I'm at work in the lab. I run on pure adrenaline. I'm a burst of energy. Your reign on top was short and brief. You don't want no beef. My verbal massages will make your butthole queef. You act all hard. You ain't no G. All you're going to do is run to mommy and call the police. You want to be a wolf, but you're just a sheep. Get out of the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. Like I told you before, take a chill pill, go have a seat. I'm not conceited, but I'm a lyrical beast. I'll rip you apart, turn you into kibbles and bits. At your age, you're behaving like a child. I didn't know adults throw these kind of hissy fits. It's ridiculous. Someone should have took your phone. When you cross my path, you better watch your tone. My fist will rock your face like I was playing percussion. I'm the one your mother warned you about. Warning comes before destruction. Don't make me put you out of function. You don't want the smoke. I'll blow you out of the water. Fathers, talk to your sons. Mothers, talk to your daughters. Messing around with me, you'll be wearing a big old sign that says out of order. Tell them, I'm not the one to play with. You would be better off playing with a pit. If you set off this raging bull, I'm not going to quit charging. Don't let your loose lips get your wig split. I'm a poet. I don't just spit this, I live this.
Okay,
And that's that piece. And that's a good example of how passionate we are as poets when we write. We write our life. We write our truth.
I actually got one he did yesterday about the whole Carly Russell thing, the one that was missing in Alabama. Still don't have the words about the Carly Russell incident. We were shocked when we first heard, so much so that we still don't have the words. Helping a girl who was lost on that Thursday, then you just seemed to fade. For a couple of days looking for you, we felt pain, but we're glad you're okay. got taken to a hospital after you were found. Still so much we're trying to figure out. Glad that finding you was successful, but there's still so many unanswered questions. We're happy things for you are better, but we still can't piece this together. And that's that piece.
That's what's up. I love that.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that story on TikTok and Facebook, and I'm like, damn, how can I turn it into a poem? Because I figure like, and the thing I'm trying to figure out is how the hell did she go missing if she was just trying to help some little girl?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like that's what just puzzled me. I'm sitting there like, how did it go from her helping some little girl to her going missing for like 2 days?
I know that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, that's wild. Like, I know something just don't add up. Absolutely.
Like this one dude on TikTok was saying there's so many unanswered questions with that because we don't know exactly what went on. Like, how? I mean, it's good she came out like, okay. I mean, but still, something doesn't add up here.
And a lot of times, we can tell when something ain't right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We can tell. Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, I'll share another piece too.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, no. Definitely.
Okay. I mean, we definitely, and I just want to again thank everybody for tuning in, and thank everybody that's going to tune in. I really appreciate it, and once again, I appreciate Mr. Dub C, because without him, we wouldn't be here. Yeah, so he made this show possible, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Dub is definitely a connect, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, we gotta give Dub his flowers always. That's like the main, like, he's like the main piece. Like, he's like the reason I met a lot of y'all.
Yes, I mean that's how I met a lot of you all as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, no, he linked me up with Dope, Black Love Rebel Music. I mean, I linked up with them because of him. Like, I mean, it was
absolutely.
Just, like, it's funny how just a random scroll could just change your life for the better.
Yeah. It's not called Dub C's Entertainment Network for nothing. Mr. Dub C's is a network. He is a network. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, Dub is great. Like I we gotta give that man his flowers as much as we can because he deserves it. I mean, that man just, I give Dub
absolutely.
I give Dub nothing but credit. Like,
absolutely. Well, my next piece, and it's definitely my way. This is kind of, I guess you could say this is my tribute. But anyways, check it out. It's called I Still Rise. Even if you took away my hands, I would still write. If you took away my voice, I would still speak. I still rise. I'll never concede to defeat. My soul is deep. Even if you took away my Twitter, I'll still tweet. I march to the drum of my own beat. Every attempt you make to silence my voice, I would just turn up the heat. You knock me down, I get back up on my feet. You can take me off of all of media, I'll still find another platform to speak. You are not the first, and you will not be the last person on earth to try to take something away from me. The measure of this man is far more deeper than your eyes can see. I don't fear no man or woman. Only God can stop me. Like that tree planted by the riverside, I shall not be moved. You are doing something right when dogs start barking. Dogs bark at objects on the move. When you are a force to be reckoned with like me, everything but the kitchen sink is thrown at you to try to stop you. You'll get falsely accused of saying things you didn't even say. and falsely accused of doing things you didn't even do. Some of your friends will align with your enemies and start plotting against you. With new levels come new devils. I'll be all right. I will still rise when the dust settles. It's something about when I speak the truth that cuts deep. It's a problem when you try to liberate people who don't want to be liberated. When you want to progress, they want to see you regress. I still rise for those who see the best out of my worst. I rise for those who see the worst out of my best. I rise in the face of those who got my back. I rise in the face of those who sneak attack. One door closes, a new door opens. I'll never stop believing in myself. I'll never stop creating masterpieces. I'll never stop hoping. I'll keep raising awareness. I'll keep my eyes open. Even on the darkest days, I'll search for light at the end of the tunnel. Even when I tumble, I will get back up on my feet and rise again. This is not the end. It's only a new beginning. In peace.
And that was dope. Yeah, I got something
Thank
from my
you.
foster mother now, the one that passed.
Uh-huh.
Can't bring myself to delete you. From my foster mom, Carol Martin. Mentally, I'm off track. I can't bring myself to delete you off my contacts. There's no one in this world that's better. You'll be number one on my heart forever. 7 months since you've been gone, and still find it hard to simply move on. Thank you for being my mom when I was a kid, with all the love you had to give. When you left this earth, I felt so confused. I wouldn't really believe it was true. And that's that piece.
That's beautiful. My brother, I just want to salute you because I see so much compassion in your pieces.
Yeah.
You have so much compassion. I see your heart. And I just want to salute you. It is nice to see, a gentleman to be able to express that.
And
To
that one
be
I
able to
just read,
express his empathy and compassion. Yes.
I wouldn't be who I am without her. That's the woman that raised me. When my real mom couldn't, she was the one that was mommy when I was a kid. I remember the day, when she had that stroke, I actually thought she was going to pull through. I think there was a part of the denial, though. I didn't think, I was actually going to lose her. I remember just being like, no, she's going to pull through.
I feel that, my brother. I feel that absolutely. And again, you got my utmost respect because, just the way that you put that, the way that you express that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and actually,
yeah.
Shout out to Mondo from Black Label Music because he was actually the one that inspired that piece because he did a post a while back and it's he said something like, "Is there anybody that passed out that you can't seem to delete from your contacts?" And then I'm like, my foster mom. No matter how much I try to, I just can't seem to do it.
That's deep, my brother. That's deep.
I just look at it yeah, no, I can't.
Wow, that is so amazing. That's amazing. Like I said, I just love the way you wrote that, and I love the way you expressed that. So,
thank you.
You definitely got my respect on that. I love it when we're vulnerable. I love it when we're vulnerable as artists.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that. I remember when I got the call that she had passed. I was like, what? What? I know when she had when she had the stroke, I like I said, I literally thought she was gonna pull through. Like, because I know people have had strokes before that actually pulled through them. I don't think she was actually going to pass from that.
Wow. And I can understand that. That's just reminds me, like, where I lost my mom, my real mom, like, well, my mom, I thought she was gonna pull through. I didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The same
No,
way, yeah.
like ever since then, I feel like I'm missing an arm.
But you know what, my brother? They're still with us. They're not here with us, but they're watching over us. Now they are guardian angels. So
Yeah,
I just want you to, remember that they are guardian angels. Maybe that's your next piece or our next piece, guardian angels. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. True. I mean, yeah. I mean, y'all definitely do inspire me. I mean, like I noticed a lot of the a lot of the poems I write, like are inspired by most of my Facebook friends, whether it be Taharka or Doe or DJ Battle or Brother Rod, who's another dope independent artist. Like he has this thing called We Fuss TV, which is like a thing with like he has like movies, but they're all like movies with messages. Like and then he's like a hip hop artist as well, and plus he does the messages on his page. That's the dude I share, the big dark skinned dude.
That's nice, man. That's really nice.
Yeah, shout out to Brother Rod. Like I said, DJ Battle, who does actually hot mixes like in half an hour, so I'll probably be checking that out. And I mean, Battle is if you got a Twitch, follow him, DJ Battle 313.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He does a hot mix on Friday nights. Sunday nights it's a mimosa mix for. Let's see. Yeah, the hot mix is like old school hip hop. Sunday night mimosa mix is like the old school R&B, and then Wednesday is the Foundation Kings, which is like a show where they cover like news events.
Mm-hmm.
Which
That's
is
awesome.
a different way of getting the news, because I really don't watch the news anymore anyway. It's not even news.
I know, right? I feel the same way. I feel like a lot of times, like they just firing us up and they just making us upset, almost just to make us upset.
Like the whole COVID BS. Like I felt like, and then they talked about the vaccine. That's a big part of the reason I didn't get it, because I don't trust it. Like, how are you going to tell me that this vaccine that's supposed to be safe was developed after a year of COVID? Like, I'm not buying
Man,
that.
it's a lot of exactly. It's just a lot of stuff, I mean, that's one thing that I could actually say that I actually agree about when somebody said fake news. I believe a lot of it is fake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I usually don't step out on the water like this, but I do believe it's a lot of fake news. So we can't believe everything we hear. We have to do our own research. Word.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's just like they just want to make people fight all the time. They want to cause division. They want to always,
Yeah,
push the race issue and
that's
all
what
of the
there's all
stuff
talk
that
about racism. Like, you hear all this talk about racism.
exactly racism, sexism, everything, and just they know just how to push people's buttons. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because hey, the late Rodney King was my hero because one thing he said, why can't we all get along? And if you notice, you hear that in my poems. You hear that over and over in my poems. Why can't we all just get along? I feel that. But back to the poetry. But man, like I say, I love art. I heal through art. I'm only one man. I can't change the world, but I can paint a picture with my verbal canvas that can make people think. If I could touch people's minds, if I could touch their hearts, then maybe they'll change their minds.
I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't even know until I looked it up that Biggie actually said we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
when I saw Notorious, I thought that they got that from somewhere else. I didn't know that Biggie actually said that.
Absolutely, yeah. That's deep.
We can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Yeah, that.
And that's very true. I mean, it starts like the late Michael Jackson said. It starts with the man in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, the person in the mirror. Before you can change the world, you got to change yourself. You got to make sure you're all right. Yeah, that's so true. That's very true. I rock with that. You're a very intelligent person, Mr. Ink Dropper. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I actually got another one. It's
Okay.
actually inspired by my boy Taharka.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna read this one last piece and we'll get a commercial break. The Road of Life, inspired by my friend Taharka. Every moment we're here, we're taking a drive, going down the road of life. It's always under construction. Some new turns always are going to have to be learned. Like Pac, we're staring at the world through our rear view, trying to see what's really true. Even though we run into some bumps and hazards, we still have to get through disasters. When we finally reach where we're going, lots of wisdom will be showing. Looking at the signs casually will always help you with life's tests, so you'll get where you're going with success. And that's that piece.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Welcome back, y'all. Yeah, that was Dubs got some dope gear. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know Black Lover Music does too. Actually, I'm still waiting on my Black Law shirt. Because when I talked to Doe last time, I think it was like a month ago or a few weeks ago, he was on the phone with the chick that does the shirts. And I told him exactly the color I wanted. I told him I wanted the color, the blue and white when he wore for Flint, when he did what was that? Back to the Books.
Yeah, well, that's what's up. Wow.
You got another piece?
Absolutely. You know, I got a bunch of them, but I'm definitely gonna share at least one more piece. And let me dig here. And I wanna, let's see. I know I got some. I'm thinking about, matter of fact, since I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna do it. How about that? I ain't even thinking about it. I wanna show my softer side. And I want to definitely show my softer side.
Okay.
So I did this one entitled. This one will be called. This is called. Excuse me. Choose Love Today. Love is a universal healer. It can chase all the dark clouds away. Love is an action, not just a word. It shows and proves, always doing what it says. Love can unite people across party lines. Love is always on time. Love will open your eyes and make you change your mind. Love will make you cherish the people around you and make you very careful of how you spend your time. Love will bring us together as a nation. Love will not tear us apart. Love will fix the economy and bring down inflation. We are a team. We are one. We need everyone's participation for our goals to be complete. When we're on the same page, our hearts count as one beat. Today is a great day to show some love. Give your children a hug. Give a complete stranger a compliment just because. What we need is more selfless acts of kindness and gratitude, less greed. We can all enjoy the harvest in the future if we start today and plant the seeds. We can start by treating each other how we want to be treated. Today in America, in the whole wide world, love and kindness is dearly in need. If you want to make our world a better place, choose love today and erase the hate. In peace.
That was dope.
Yeah. You know, like I say, I love it when we as artists can be vulnerable and we can, have a heart. We ain't, it's okay to be hard. It's okay to spit, to go hard.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Like
but
that
it's
whole
okay.
poem for
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like that
good
whole
to
thing
be
for
able to
Soul
show our
Tomorrow. Yeah,
softer side. Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of poems for her lately. I've been doing like ever since I found out she passed. I knew losing her mom would be hard, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this.
Trust me, I never imagined either. They always told me, oh, that we're not gonna be here forever. They would always tell me that. My mom
Yeah,
and
you
my
don't
dad,
believe
but
it. Yeah, you're
but
like
man, you don't never believe it until it happens,
exactly.
man. When it happens, it's like boom. It's like because I never forget. I just went numb. I just went cold. I mean, it was almost like I couldn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
I could have pinched myself and still wouldn't even have felt it. Just how numb I was. I mean, oh man, it's like a joke. It really brings you back to reality. But in time, it also really makes you appreciate life. It makes you appreciate people. It makes you appreciate a lot of things that we have taken for granted. And that's why I write about things like that, because I just want to remind people, you know, everything that we take for granted, we shouldn't take nothing for granted. How about that? Because nothing is promised. Tomorrow is not promised.
Facts.
And that's why we have to be careful how we treat one another. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got another one. It's
Yeah, go ahead.
don't appreciate the gems. People today don't show their elders respect, really don't appreciate the gems. A lot of them don't want that wisdom. They'd rather not see and have blurred vision. Got so much of the youth that really don't want to hear the truth. All of them get offended, definitely overly sensitive. We need to reach out to the youth on so many levels. This way, this way they can do better. Filled with so much doubt, going in way too much for clout. Need to go back to times when morals and life lessons mattered so they can see things in a better pattern and peace.
Man, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful, man. I love that. And I think we also show that there is not one way to art. We all art differently. It all comes out differently, but it's all effective. I'm definitely going to find another piece. I want to do another short one.
Yeah, Dub wanted to do one.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Dub Seeds?
Man, what I want to do, I'm not gonna come on camera, but I'm gonna do a piece. But first of all,
Yeah.
I wanna thank you guys for doing this, man. And if anybody watching, just think about they didn't rehearse this. We didn't sit down and talk about it. They're doing this right here, like freelance. And so I just want to tell you guys, you're doing a good job.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of
Thank
what
you.
you're doing. And don't ever let nobody tell you what you can't do, because you guys doing this without even no talking about it, no nothing. You just did it because it
Yeah.
comes. This is how you know somebody got a passion for something, because it comes so natural.
Yeah. We
I
got
just
to
want to
thank
thank
you,
both.
Dub. We got to give you all.
Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Dub. Thank you. And I really appreciate that humbly.
Me and Edward were just talking about this. We got to give you your flowers. Without you, we wouldn't be here. That's like, I mean, you're basically a connect. I mean, you're the reason me and Edward met. I met Doe and Black Love Rebel Music. Shout out to them. I mean, we give you all the credit. I can't even I take some of it, but not a good majority of it. Anyway, I mean,
That's cool.
Yeah, we just need somebody to take a chance on us, and you did, and you have, and we could never thank you enough for that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate this.
They're great.
I'm just being obedient. When God tell me to do something, I just follow that.
You're great, Dub. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been following you for
Amen.
a long time, and I got love for you. You're
I was just listening to Ed when you was just saying, how people take things for granted.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I actually did a piece. A lot of people don't really know that I do spoken word as well.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. I've known it for a while, Dub.
I wrote a piece when I lost a family member to COVID, and it was at the time when nobody was acknowledging it. Everybody was saying it was a joke, and I lost one of my cousins to COVID. So I wrote a piece, and the title of the piece is "Don't Take It Lightly." Okay. So I'm gonna do this piece, and I thank you for sharing that thought about how people took everything, taking everything lightly and for granted. Nothing's promised to you within the next 20 seconds. So I'm gonna do this piece, and then I'm gonna let you guys get back to your show, because I know we got a few minutes left, but I want to do this piece. It's called "Don't Take It Lightly." Woke up this morning, cleaned myself, and prepared for my daily routine. As I fixed my coffee, I hit the remote and was devastated by what I seen. There was bodies stacked and piled like sandbags trying to hold back flooding waters. Grandparents, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. By the sight, I would have bet it was another mass shooting, but I was wrong. Walked closer towards the TV, increasing the volume to hear what was going on. The news reporter said bodies counted up to 800. I was numbed by what he said. But the second part of his report was even more numbing instead. So many lives extinguished at one time was something I've never seen. But I was more confused when they said this killer name was COVID-19. Finished preparing for work, out the door in the car as I traveled up the road, the thought of what was happening was about to send my mind into overload. Refocusing on the road as I shook myself out of such a confusing mindset, I started to pray for all the deceased and their families, not knowing about the news that I was about to get. Notification alert on my phone for a message I had received. As I read it, I couldn't breathe because these words I couldn't believe. A message from my mom wasn't the regular routine saying I love you. It was a message that my cousin Robert was in a hospital with this virus. Now what am I to do? All the way to work I prayed, and at work I couldn't focus, but kept praying that the Heavenly Father would deal with Satan for playing his dirty joke on us. Made it through a couple of days, still holding my faith that God would hold his hand. The entire family is praying in hopes of seeing this cousin again. A few days later, while I was asleep after praying to God to hold his hand, I woke to the news that God had other plans. It angered and hurt me. I yelled out, "You're taking everyone that I love." Then I fell to my knees and asked for forgiveness. What in the world was I thinking of? He had forgiven me before my knees touched the ground. He knows my heart, and out of the humanly pain, my guards was let down. I started praying out loud. Never to question you, Father. I was just weakened by pain. And the love for my lost cuz was clogging my brain. I could feel it in my heart and deep in my soul that though it was tragic to me, God was still in control. So for everyone dealing with this virus, please don't take it light. Understand me? Because it comes like a thief in the night, and you never know when your night could be. That's that piece.
That was dope. Yeah, I like that.
That's beautiful. I felt that. Yes.
Oh, that.
Yeah, man, that was the piece. You know, I lost a lot of family members to COVID, and people today
Yeah,
is still saying it's not such a thing.
yeah,
You know,
I didn't even bother with that vaccine. I'm like, I didn't trust it from the beginning. Like they talk about, oh, you know, it's effective, but it's like it takes years to create a vaccine. How are you going to tell me after 1 year this is effective? Like that doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna say one thing, and then I'm gonna let y'all get back to the show because we got like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
But I say it like this: we eat foods every day that have product in it, and we don't know what the hell the product is. So
Facts.
everybody, you know, everybody have their own belief. Everybody's entitled to their own belief.
Yep.
I'm just the type, I don't indulge in those kind of conversations to bash. Well, I don't believe this because if you look at one of the food products that you eat, you have no idea what the hell you eating because you don't understand what the product is. So that's
Absolutely.
that. And y'all got 5 minutes left, brother, before the show is over. So I'm gonna let y'all finish off the show like however y'all want to finish it.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely want to share. I definitely want to share a short piece, and you know, I just want to tell everybody who's tuned in, thank you, and everybody who's going to tune in on the replay. I think we're going to be amazed at some of these. I know how many replays, but I want to share this piece about encouraging, and this is probably where I will end up tonight. You know, this is called encouraging. Life is not always a walk in the park. We must be careful what we do in the dark. We must cherish the day and cherish the night. For what we do in the dark will always come to light. Love yourself and never ever feel defeated. Treat others like you want to be treated. The greatest gift you can give someone is love. It helps you spread your wings and fly like a dove. We all are delicate creatures who need affection. Sometimes we find ourselves going in the wrong direction. A simple word of encouragement can go a very long way. It can help brighten up even the darkest day. Just like a flower needs watering and nurturing, every human being needs a little encouragement. In peace.
Oh, okay. This is up. Yeah, I don't really have anything too short. I have everything's kind of long, but I mean, you know, let me see.
I mean, do where your heart go where your heart leads you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be heard.
Yeah, I'll do this one last piece. It's called "Who You're Reaching," inspired by my fam Sean Miles, aka Sean Breed. A lot of times we may not think we're heard, but you never know who you're reaching with your words. You know you're doing right when you can change someone else's life. Our words are a blueprint, definitely gems that touch the soul, helping people to be brave and bold. You get those who are great leaders that go through life able to be fearless. That's that piece.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, and that's by Sean Breed. He's a motivational speaker that I actually found on TikTok, and then I started following him on Facebook, and he does like a lot of motivational videos, and he actually ends all his videos with the word love, and he actually has like a lot of apparel with the word love in it and hats and stuff like that. So like, and I just got one from him recently.
That's what's up. That's awesome. Wow. I'm just overwhelmed and overjoyed. I've really enjoyed this, you know, and I just want to thank again Mr. Dub C for making this possible and giving us a chance. And I totally agree. You know, we definitely have to follow God's instructions. When he tells us to do something, we have to do it. Yeah. And man, I just, you know, follow me on social media if you don't already. You know what I'm saying? And follow Don Ink Dropper. You know what I'm saying? And follow Mr. Dub C if you don't already. Because I mean, we got a great we all are great people, and we all need support. So show us all love. Show everybody in the broadcast love.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been tuned into the very first episode of Heat from the Underground. My man Ink Dropper, along with my man Big Ed. Fellas, you did a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you. And
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
For being part of Dub C's Entertainment Network. And trust and believe, this is going to be a once a month show. This is not just tonight. So once a month, you got a show that's your very own. So you got my word on it.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm excited. I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Brother Rob said it's a dope show.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Rob. Salute.
We appreciate it.
We got Promo God in the building. She's a sponsor.
Hey, Promo God.
She's a sponsor of the Dub C's 14th annual award show coming up next month. And I just want to go through some of the comments because we like to acknowledge the people that's watching the show. We got Janine Saunders Hooks. She said it's beautiful. And she said, preach it, Big Ed, preach it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
She also said, Dom, your foster mother will be so proud of you. And Big Brother Rob said, Dominic has stepped his game up. And Brother Abdul says, salute. Brother Abdul, we salute you as well. You can catch him next month at the Dub C's 14th annual award show. And for those that don't know, it's right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Dub C's 14th, that's right, 14 years. I've been saluting unsigned artists, and that's how we do it. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I salute these two gentlemen. Once again,
Salute to you, Doug.
And we will be
definitely
talking
salute to you.
We can get ready for the very next one. Promo Guy said, thank you again, Ed, for the tribute that you did for her.
Oh, most definitely. I just want to give everybody their flowers and their props, man. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end the show like this. We're gonna give some flowers to one of my close buddies, one half of Dub C's Entertainment. We're gonna end the show with Brother Rob. Update.
A name game, a taste of reality on an earthly, worldly mentality. I'm a black man. Does that describe my race or my nationality? You tell me. If I was born in America, I should be considered American by birthright. Is that right? But you put African in front of my American, emphasizing my blackness. Yet when Europeans are born here, they're considered straight up Americans. Is it because they're white? Coincidence? I doubt it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to play the race card. Then again, if I was, what the fuck was you gonna do about it? Huh? You know, when I was coming up, for a short time we studied black history, and a big part of it was based on the struggles of the 60s, the civil rights movement, police brutality, racial profiling. And if you identified with your culture too much, they'd say you was communistically wildin'. Now here we are, the 21st century, a brand new day. Is it that we didn't learn from our mistake? Or is it somewhere along the way our problems never ever really went away? I never thought the day would return when being black would cause so much stress and gloom. And the sad part is the powers that be still refuse to identify the elephant in the room. Black coming from somebody black is the dumbest thing I've heard before. What if a white kid said, what I gotta learn about Jefferson, Washington, and the Revolutionary War? And if the kid did ask the question, the